TSF Entertainment.
Yo, what up, though? And welcome back to TSF Entertainment. This time we are bringing you BMF Episode 9 Death Trap exclusive picks and predictions. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. Episode 9 synopsis says Meech and Terry travel to Miami to meet with a mechanic known as Francois. Glock and the MKs welcome the Flannery brothers in true Miami fashion. Despite the interference, the brothers escape, determined to accomplish the American dream. So here in this pic here, we have none other than Miss Lucille, and as we can see, she's all dolled up and she's all out on a date, and we know it's with none other than Dr. Maurice. As we can see here, she is happy, of course, but I'm thinking here this is where Dr. Maurice is going to yet again give Lucille an ultimatum of who she wants to be with, who she wants to spend time with. As we know, Dr. Maurice wants her and wants her back in his life so they can rekindle the love that they had when they were in school. But we also know that Lucille, she's kind of playing the field, if you say. She's going back and forth between Dr. Maurice and Charles. But I think here, once again, Dr. Maurice is definitely going to try to give her an ultimatum to choose between him or Charles. Here in this scene here, we have Jen and Detective Brian. Looks like they're getting into a heated discussion. This is probably maybe the after effect after they found Tyson's body, as we know that Detective Bryant beat Tyson down and beat him to death. So it could come from that. And Jen is asking him, what happened, what took place, are you responsible? Or it could also be, as we saw Jen in Henrietta's apartment, where when Henrietta was kissing on her, she looked at a picture and immediately stopped. And from the picture, I'm thinking that she saw the other cousin, Henrietta's other cousin, Twan, which was the one that Detective Bryant unalived to save her. So that there, she's probably asking him again, like, what have you got yourself into? Like, what's going on? You're just out here, just, unaliving folks like left and right. You could go to jail. So I think that's exactly what's going on here in this scene. In this scene here, we see Meech and T, as the synopsis says, they meet up with Francois. Uh, Francois is introduced to them through the boxer Mac Attack, as we saw, I believe, in episode 4, maybe 5. I believe it was 5, where they met Mac Attack outside of Platinum Palace, and he showed them the customizations that he had in his car. So, of course, from last episode with the Red Dogs running everything up, Meech had the bright idea we need another way to move work. So they go down to Miami, connect with Mac Attack. Mac Attack introduces them to Francois, and Francois, as we saw from the trailer, is going to be the one who's going to customize all of their vehicles so that they can move product and cash up and down the highways discreetly. Here we have Meech and Angel in this scene, and it looks like Angel's back with Meech now. From the trailer, we saw Meech along with Mac Attack and T. They were up in the club, and Angel was up there dancing right before the MKs got up to approach them. So it looks like things are back on with Meech and Angel. That he got her back, and probably here at the hotel. After that whole scene, I'm thinking that we saw in the trailer, this is where he takes her and he's like, yo, you coming back with me. We saw this scene in the trailer with Meech and T, and basically, I'm pretty sure here at the hotel they're just discussing how they're going to move things forward and how they're going to connect with Francois. They're just going to come up with a whole elaborate scheme to move their product as well as deal with the MKs. So here we have T, Meech, and Angel in this scene, and from the looks of it, it looks like I don't want to say shook, but it looks like they are worried about something. I'm thinking possibly this is here the MKs have came to the hotel that they're staying at. probably coming to look for Angel as well as look for Meech and T. Like I said before, we saw them at the club, so pretty sure they escaped. Meech takes Angel, and now they are searching for them, and they end up seeing the MKs or possibly even Glock looking for them in the hotel in Miami. In the scene here, we see T and Marquisha. So we know that Marquisha is going to be joining T in Miami. Now the question is, did T bring Marquisha, or did Marquisha just decided to come herself and pop up on T, finding him in Miami? Since you know that's going to be the question there. I'm thinking it's more so from the look of her face. I'm thinking she's upset, because T left yet again, following behind Meech, and we saw the last episode how she was bigging him up, saying he didn't need Meech. He's his own boss. And here, probably in this scene, she's probably yet trying to put that in his head, that you don't need Meech. You can do this on your own and whatnot. And that's that whole scenario. Here we have T and Meech in this scene, and from the looks of it, they're doing their usual fist bump, boom to the tune. So I'm thinking here that they both have agreed on an elaborate scheme, and possibly that elaborate scheme actually worked. So in this scene, we have Charles here with one of the guys from the Campbell brothers. Last episode, you know, he told Charles he had never heard anybody play like that before. Here is my manager's card. Give us a call to set something up. So Charles is here in the recording studio with the Campbell brothers. For those who don't know, this is an actual true story. Charles in real life did actually create a hit for the Campbell brothers, as well as earning a Billboard Platinum Award. I'm not sure if it's for the actual song, but he did um, end up getting a Billboard Platinum Award. So we know this episode, Charles will be and it probably will be that hit in real life that he produced for the Campbell brothers. So we will see Charles in the studio doing his thing. And here we have T, Marquisha, Angel, and Meech. And like I said before, we can see that Angel and Meech are back together. So I'm pretty sure, more than likely, Meech is going to take her back to Atlanta. But here, also in this scene, it looks like Marquisha is not happy about something. So I'm thinking possibly it's a decision that T made that she doesn't agree with at all, because we all know that she wants she wants T to be his own man. And I'm pretty sure, T's telling her, like, this is my brother. I'm not turning my back. This is what's going to go down. And she's just not happy about that. So please like and subscribe, as well as drop your thoughts and what you think based off of those scenes that you just saw down in the comment box, and let us know what you thinking.